the hardest time ever for presenters. We are already in the age of distraction and the era of cynicism. And then we add alcohol to the mix. What could possibly go wrong with audience attention to our message? Find out here how to be heard when all the odds are against you. Welcome back. This weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, and best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. My new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be released soon. We are bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center here in Akasaka, in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 89, and we are talking about public speaking techniques for the Drunken Rabble audience. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to become a fully competent and confident presenter, then do the High Impact Presentations course. We are all being judged when we speak, be it in the internal team meeting or in a public environment, be it the big bosses, clients, or an industry audience. Everyone is evaluating us. Don't blow it. Get the best training on the planet. Do the High Impact Presentations course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. Sorry de wa ikimashou. So let's get going. The master of ceremony goes to the microphone to get the program underway. But the audience are oblivious, caught up in their own riveting conversations. The situation is much worse at receptions where alcohol is already flowing and the people down the back are generating a roar that drowns out the speakers. Here are some ideas that will shut down the noisy rabble and provide a proper platform for the speaker to be heard. Make sure to turn off the background music well before you're ready to start. Surprisingly, this is often forgotten by the organisers. Preferably, always have somebody else introduce you. Their job is to quiet the room in preparation for your presentation. This doesn't always go to plan though, because it can be a bit of a lucky draw on who introduces you. If you worry about speaking behind high podiums and appearing to your audience a sort of stylish quaff just peeking above the waterline, always arrive early and have the event staff provide a small raised dais for you. Even better, dismiss the podium altogether, because now we can use our full body language to maximum effect. Today's microphone technology is very good, so you don't need to have a stentorian voice to be heard. However, placing the microphone too close to your mouth creates dissonance, making it harder to hear you. When you face a challenging, noisy crowd, make sure to hit the first few words very hard. To get things going, start with a strong ladies and gentlemen with power invested in the first word. And remember to draw that first word out slightly. Ladies. Elongate it for effect. Now include a small pause before a strong finish to the phrase. This will generally shut the room down and gather everyone's focus on the speaker. If it doesn't produce that hear a pin drop silence, then go again with strong voicing of the next phrase. May I have your attention, please? I've seen speakers using assorted cutlery to bang on a glass to create a chime that signals it's time to shut up, everyone, and listen. It works. However, one word of warning. Don't speak while pounding. Let the chime effect work for you, and when the peer pressure builds to a point where you have achieved silence, put the glass down, pause, and then start. Why pause? This builds anticipation and curiosity, both of which work in our favour when trying to get attention to what we are saying. Similarly, you can also use powerful music to drown out the crowd's babble and make them listen to what is coming next. Just a short piece will do, as it signals action is about to commence, and people will switch their gaze to you and the front of the room. After the music ends, again, use a slight pause and then start. We can't be effective communicators if people are not listening. So our first task is to quiet the room. Using these techniques will produce the right break in the chaos for your message to be heard. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Our website details are on screen now, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. It's awesome value, so please check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Touches in Nooshie show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews, wherever you get your podcast. Also, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television show. Every Friday, the Japan Business Mastery show, and every Saturday, Japan's top business interviews on YouTube. We appreciate your support. Please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses, and please join us in that endeavour. In episode number 90, we were talking about Japan's work rhythm. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we all want, isn't it? Japan business mastery.